In today's complete web development masterclass, we are going to cover everything you need to understand to start and grow as a web developer, including what web development actually is, the difference between frontend and backend, how HTML, CSS, and JavaScript work together, how websites are structured, how the internet works behind the scenes, what frameworks are, how to choose the right roadmap, how to build real projects, and how to turn your skills into income. So make sure you watch this video till the end because I'm going to give you a clear and practical path you can follow starting today. And if you find this valuable, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I regularly upload web development content that helps you grow step by step. First, let's understand what web development actually means. Web development is the process of building websites and web applications that run in a browser. And every website you see on the internet is built using three core technologies, which are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it is used to create the structure of a web page, meaning headings, paragraphs, images, links, buttons, and forms are all created using HTML. Then comes CSS, which stands for Cascading Style Sheets, and it is responsible for the design and layout of the website, such as colors, fonts, spacing, positioning, responsiveness, and animations. And finally JavaScript, which makes the website interactive, meaning things like drop-down menus, sliders, form validation, dynamic content updates, and API data fetching are all handled by JavaScript. And when you combine these three technologies, you can build almost any modern website. Now, web development is divided into three main categories, which are front-end development, back-end development, and full-stack development. Front-end development focuses on everything the user sees and interacts with in the browser. Back-end development focuses on server logic, databases, authentication, and APIs. And full-stack development means you can handle both front-end and back-end. And as an intermediate student, you should aim to at least understand the fundamentals of both sides, even if you specialize later. When a user types a website URL into the browser sends a request to a server. The server processes that request and sends back HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files, and then the browser renders them into a visual interface. And this whole process happens in milliseconds. Understanding this request and response cycle is very important because it helps you understand how APIs work and how data flows in web applications. Once you are comfortable with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, the next step is learning frameworks and libraries. For front-end, one of the most popular libraries is React, which helps you build reusable components and manage state efficiently. Other popular options include Vue and Angular, and for back-end you can use Node.js with Express, or languages like Python with Django or Flask. And frameworks help you build applications faster by providing structure and ready-made solutions. If you are getting value from this video so far, make sure you subscribe right now because consistent learning and consistent content will help you grow faster in your development journey. Moving forward, you should focus on building real-world projects such as a personal portfolio website, a to-do list app, a weather app using an API, an e-commerce front-end, or even a full-stack blog application with authentication, because projects are what truly build your skills and confidence. Tutorials are important, but implementation is everything. You should also understand APIs, which stand for Application Programming Interfaces. APIs allow your front-end to communicate with a server or third-party service. For example, fetching weather data, payment processing, authentication with Google, or retrieving product data from a database. And mastering API integration is a major milestone in becoming a professional developer. Another critical area is performance optimization, meaning you should learn how to minimize file sizes, optimize images, use lazy loading, and reduce unnecessary re-renders in frameworks like React, because performance directly impacts user experience and search engine ranking. You should also understand basic SEO principles like semantic HTML, proper heading structure, meta tags, and accessibility practices, because a well-built website is not just functional but also discoverable and usable for everyone. Finally, remember that web development is constantly evolving, new tools and frameworks will continue to appear, but the fundamentals of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, networking basics, and logical thinking will always remain valuable. So build a strong foundation, practice daily, build projects, share your work publicly, connect with other developers, and never stop learning. And if you want more structured content, project ideas, and roadmap guidance, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, because I am committed to helping you become a confident and job-ready web developer. And I will see you in the next video.